Hey, 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 happy Livestream Music Tuesday. I'm Mary Lab, and I am streaming live here in my home studio like I am every Tuesday around this time. And thanks for being here. I'm really psyched to share music with you today. And hola, Cris, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo va todo? Bienvenidos a mi livestream. Yo lo tengo cada martes. Am, Bueno, yo quería Oh, hi, Karina. Oh my gosh. How are you? How are things? I think you're on the West Coast. How are you? How are things going? Um, so over the weekend, I had a concert, and I'll keep checking back in the chat. But over the weekend, I had a concert at Cafe Veritas in Rochester, New York, which is an organization that's been around for 10 or 20 years. And they have singer songwriters in the area. They have a concert every few months or so. And a lot of times they'll do an in the round concert, which means there will be several artists performing, and they'll have the opportunity to learn each other's songs and to accompany each other, do some singing or play an instrument. And it's a really so I had the opportunity to do an in the round concert at Cafe Veritas on Saturday night with the incredible Cara Fink and Sarah de Valier. And they are amazing. And it was so wonderful to work with them. And so I wanted to start with one of their songs. If you weren't able to make the show on Saturday, I wanted to just give you a little bit of a taste of what it was like. So this is a song by Cara Fink. First date, you took me to coffee. It's boring, it's common, it's cute. You tell me your favorite stories. I pretend I'm not falling for you. La da da, la da da. I pretend I don't care about you. La da da, la da da. I pretend I don't care, but I do. The second day is a daydream, till I overshare at the end. And I pray the next day that you aren't scared away, and I hope that you'll see me again. Third day begins the adventure. It's crazy, it's wild and new. Just weeks ago you were strangers, and now my every thought is of you. La da da, la da da. I pretend I don't care about you. La da da, la da da. I pretend I don't care, but I do. And as natural as breath, you lean into me, and as natural as air, I lean too. And how can I keep from telling you now that I think that I'm falling for you? La da da, la da da. I think that I'm falling for you. La da da, la da da. I pretend I don't fall, but I do. La-da-day, la-da-day. Oh, I think that I'm falling for you. La-da-day, la-da-day. I pretend I don't fall, but I do. Hello, hello, and welcome. That was a song by Rochester singer-songwriter Fink. If you haven't heard her music before, check her out. She's amazing, and I had the opportunity to perform with her on Saturday, and this is one of the songs she played. It's called I Pretend. We were also on the radio on Friday, and that was a lot of fun. If you caught that, it was on Open Tunings, a show that is hosted by Scott Regan. That's WRUR 88.5. And it was really a wonderful opportunity to get to know Kara and her music. So, yeah, I wanted to play some of the songs that we did on Saturday in case you missed the show. So, that song is I Pretend by Fink. And both Sarah De Vatier and I were able to accompany Kara on that song. So I'm just checking the comments now, the chat. Hey, Steve, welcome. Nice to have you. And soy el mapache. Yeah, welcome. Bienvenidos. Bienvenidos. Gracias por venir. Oh, Steve says he's so sad he missed the show. Yeah, it was tough. I think the weather, it was so tricky because we ended up having a winter storm. And it started hitting like an hour maybe before the show. Maybe an hour or two before. And then pretty much all the snow was coming down. The roads were bad. Until the show ended, pretty much. So it was a bummer. No, and I know I'm sad y'all missed it too. It was I don't blame people for not coming out because the roads were not so great as I was heading to the theater for sound check. I was like, oh yeah, maybe this is not so great, but it all worked out, and there should be more opportunities in the future, and hopefully to collaborate with Sarah and Kara. So this next song is a song that I performed, which is called Normal Now. And I had the audience sing along with me, as well as Sarah and Kara. And I like this. I originally wrote the song for my father after he passed away. And at the time when he passed away, I was told that the brain looks exactly the same. Like if you do an image of the brain, a CAT scan, it looks exactly the same as when it's depressed and when it is grieving. So when one is depressed or when one is grieving, the brain images looks the same. So it's really a very similar experience. And I did find that when I was grieving the loss of my father, that there did come a point when it was like this cloud that was kind of that I felt like I was inside, or at least my head was inside, started to slowly dissipate, slowly fade. And it was maybe like a year or two later. And it wasn't, that's kind of there's a hole in your heart forever, right? But it does get a little less cloudy over time. I do think if you really feel and experience the loss, which is difficult. So this song I wrote for him, and I was thinking about, okay, this happened. I've been grieving, and I really want to move forward. Like, how do I do that? So that's what I was trying to figure out when I wrote this song. And I sing this now pretty much like every concert I give nowadays because it reminds me so much of COVID. And okay, we went through this. I can't even like thinking back to it. It's like, oh my gosh, how did we all survive? A lot of us didn't, right? Um, and acknowledging that it happened, acknowledging we went through it, and like, how do we learn from it? How do we grow? How do we move forward? So if you're at home, I want you to sing along with me, okay? So the chorus is, the words are, I'm ready to try to be normal now. So try repeating that back to me. I'm ready to try to be normal now. Beautiful. And I'm not sure how because everything has changed. Okay. Beautiful. So now let's try singing that, okay? So it goes like this. I'm ready to try to be normal now, but I'm not sure how, 'cause everything has changed. Somewhere in between your heartache and your grief, you're afraid of smiling 'cause all the world might see. Stop and watch the river waves are crashing down. You know that there's more to be, but I can't see around. And I'm ready to try to be normal now, but I'm not sure how, 'cause everything has changed. All I loved about you, I'll be in my own way. I'll live my life with purpose and let love lead the way. All of my memories, oh, they will keep me strong. Stories of you will be told, your spirit will live on. And I'm ready to try, here we go, to be normal now, but I'm not sure how, 'cause everything has changed. How do we go on? We will keep singing our own song, the way you taught us to. Oh, we're ready to try to be normal now, but we're not sure how, 'cause everything has changed. Oh, we're ready to try to be normal now, but we're not sure how, 'cause everything has changed. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Marye Lobb. This is my weekly live stream here coming from my home studio. And I'm so glad to be sharing music with you today. Feel free to write in the chat any music questions you may have. That is a song that I wrote called Normal Now, and that song is on my third album, Top of the Trees. And if you're interested in streaming it, you can do that on Spotify, all the sites, all the streaming sites. So that is a song that I played over the weekend and also on the radio on Open Tunings last Friday and over the weekend at Cafe Veritas with two of my friends and colleagues, Kara Fink and Sarah de Vatier. So it was a really fun show. How is your new year going? I know that it's like so exciting. It's the new year, but then I also feel like there's a little bit of like new year letdown, right? So I'm gonna go grab a glass of water because I forgot, and I'm getting a little thirsty. So I'll be right back. Tell me about how you're feeling in the new year. Any hopes and dreams that you have for 2024? I will be right back. Welcome, Lazar. Nice to have you here. Okay. Thanks for your patience. Oh my gosh. I was like, I don't have water. And just in general, I drink a lot of water. But then when I'm singing, I drink a lot of water. And I always encourage my students to drink a lot of water while they're singing. So I can't, what do they say? Talk the talk without walking the walk. Is that what it is? So I was asking everyone, I'm just checking in the comments here. I was asking if you have any hopes and dreams for 2024, how you're feeling in the new year. So Steve says his new year is going well. Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. That is wonderful. Yeah, it's exciting. I'm going to start to cry. There's a baby on the way. Babies. Oh, so exciting. So exciting. I'm going to cry. Okay, so this is a song that Sarah who performed on Saturday, she wrote it for her children. Um and I this is what I think about this song. I think that it Okay, so I have friends. Speaking of babies, children, friends who have kids. Like, I'm kind of thinking there should be a music album, and I know that there are some out there already. And if you recommend them, please put it in the chat. But it's a music album where both the parents and the kids will love the music, right? Because I know a lot of times there's like kids music where parents are just like, "Oh my god, I can't listen to another one of these songs," right? But I think that this song, as Sarah says, it was really she wrote it for her children, but it's really more for adults, and I just love it. So it's called The Bridge Song. Mama and Daddy told me it takes many kinds. Most are different from me, living on the other side. The world is getting smaller, but we're still far apart. I know how to make a difference, and I know a good place to start. I'm gonna be a bridge a big wide open bridge, or you can walk upon me, no matter which side you live. I'm gonna be a bridge, a big wide open bridge. Everybody is welcome here, no matter which side you live. There's many kinds of bridges, I wonder which kind I'll be. A covered bridge in the countryside, or a big steel bridge in the city. The kind that lights up in the night, or the kind that sparkles in the daylight, or maybe in the mountain way up high. I wonder which kind I'll be. Oh, I'm gonna be a bridge, a big wide open bridge. You can walk upon me, no matter which side you live. I'm gonna be a bridge, a big wide open bridge. Everybody is welcome here, no matter which side you live. If you wanna be a bridge too, any kind of bridge will do. Wide or narrow, big or small, there's a place for you. Maybe not the kind that has a troll, maybe not the kind where you pay a toll, but really any kind of bridge at all, there's a place for you. I'm gonna be a bridge, a big wide open bridge, or you can walk upon me, no matter which side you live. I'm gonna be a bridge, a big wide open bridge. Everybody is welcome here, no matter which side you live. I'm gonna be a bridge, a big wide open bridge. You can walk upon me, no matter which side you live. I'm gonna be a bridge, big wide open bridge. Everybody is welcome here, no matter which side you live. No matter which side you live. No matter which side you live. Hey, happy Livestream Music Tuesday. My name is Marye and I am streaming here on Tuesday, like I do every week around this time, from my live studio, from my home studio, live. And it's just such a joy to share music with you and conversation. And I've been asking everyone how they are feeling about 2024, if you have any hopes and dreams for the upcoming year. The song I just played is called The Bridge Song. It is a song by singer-songwriter Sarah Devalier. She is amazing. If you haven't heard her music before, I highly recommend you check her out. We played a show together on Saturday at Cafe Veritas, and she's also just a wonderful human being. We also played with Kara Fink. I played her song I Pretend earlier, and she's an incredible singer-songwriter as well. And I also played a song of mine called Normal Now, which you can find on my third album, Top of the Trees. So I'm just checking the comments now. There's a baby on the way for 2024. And Nick says, hi. Hi, Nick. Nice to see you. Nice to have you here. Thanks for being here. So I wanted to give people a sense of the concert if they missed it on Saturday. So that's why I wanted to do some of the songs that we sang and some of Sarah and Kara's music and share that with you. If you haven't heard them before, I highly recommend checking them out. They're both pretty active on social media, and I'm friends with them. So find them, and I will try to put their websites and in the chat too. So this is a song that we did to end as our encore, ending the show. Ooh, river, wider than a mile. I'm crossing you in style someday. Old dream maker, you heart a breaker. Wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Two drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're after the same rainbows and waiting round the bend. My huckleberry friend, Moon River, and me. Two drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're after the same rainbows and waiting round the bend. My huckleberry friend, Moon River, and me. Thank you so much. That song was Moon River by Henry Mancini. The song before that was The Bridge Song by Sarah Devalier. The song before that was Normal Now by Mary Lobb. And the song before that was I Pretend by Kara Fink. So thank you for being here. As always, every week, I so appreciate this time that we get to share together. And I do want to end tonight's live stream with a question for you. You ready? Are you ready for the question? And you could answer in the chat, either live or take some time to think about it and answer later. I want to know if you could sing any song, what would it be and why? Okay, that's it. That's my question for you. So happy New Year. Hope things are going well. I can't wait to see you next week and share music with you again. But that's what's going on in my music world right now. The next, if you are in the Cleveland area, I will be there on the beginning of April. I'll double check and confirm that next week at the Cleveland Public Library. So if you're in that area, please mark your calendars. Alrighty. And if you enjoyed today, then I recommend that you sign up on my email list, especially if you wanted to go to this Saturday's concert, but you didn't know about it. My email list is the best way to stay in the loop about everything that's going on. Okay. Thank you so much. And I can't wait to see y'all